my son Jonas was 7 or 8 years old, he was fascinated by puzzles. He started with those smaller 10 and 12 and moved on to 50-piece puzzles, but very quickly he wanted to make those 500 and 1,000-piece puzzles that adults put together. A friend of the family found out about this and gifted to us a big box full of puzzles. But as the box was being delivered to us, somehow many of the box lids got taken off and some of the pieces got mixed together without us realizing it. We gave one of the boxes to Jonas and he got to work putting it together. But he got very frustrated because some of the pieces, even though they looked like they should fit together, didn't. He asked me, "Dad, can I just take some scissors and cut this and try and put it into place?" But even as he did that, he realized something, that these pieces, even though they looked similar, they weren't quite right. They would never fit into place. Well, eventually we realized what was going on, and we were able to look at the back of the pieces of the puzzles and figure out by the different colorations of them which pieces belong together. And finally, we found the right pieces. We put them in the right box. We showed him the right cover. And very quickly, he was able to put that puzzle together over the next couple of days. Sometimes I think that when we're witnessing to Mormons, we find ourselves in this place where we are trying to help them fit pieces together that are never going to fit. They've got pieces from the Bible, they've got pieces from the Book of Mormon and other Mormon teachings, and we're trying to help them fit them all together to see biblical Christianity, when what we need to do at times is help them see the bigger, clearer picture of who Jesus is and properly what our relationship to him is. In a sense, it's helping them by proclaiming the true Christ. And then they're going to be able to look at all of the pieces and push the false ones out of the way. And eventually all of the puzzle pieces will start to fall into place. Maybe to use a different metaphor, did you ever play that game of whack-a-mole as a kid? You know that game where you have to kind of push down these little characters that pop up, but all of a sudden they just keep popping up again. Sometimes in our witness to Mormons, when questions just keep popping up, well, what about this or what about that? And we answer one question, but 3 more pop up. We get frustrated. When maybe what we need to do, instead of playing this spiritual game of whack-a-mole, is help them see the bigger picture more clearly. In as many ways as possible, just keep pointing them to the biblical Jesus. And once they see the real thing, then they're going to be able to push all of the false things out of the way. My dear friends, it's then that the Holy Spirit that can start to allow all of the puzzle pieces to fall into place.